House of the Dragon, Season 2, Episode number 6. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to next week's episode of House of the Dragon. Last week, we ended it on a little bit of a cliffhanger, man. We are going to try and find some more dragon riders for Rhaenyra's side to mount those two dragons that are sitting right below them, man. It was a great episode last week, a great follow-up to episode 4. Episode 4 kind of felt like the mid-season finale, so to speak, if you will, which I know it's the halfway point because we got 8 episodes this season instead of, I think, the first season had 10. So feels like we're having some more build-up, but I've been loving this season so far, man. No complaints from me. So guys, I'm going to stop wasting time. We're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode. Before we do, I do ask if you guys are new to the channel, you do hit that subscribe button, comment down below what you guys want to see next, man. Drop a like on the video for your boy. For reaction, it'll be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode. Also, Daemon slowly but surely slipping into madness more and more. I feel like ultimately he's going to come back to Rhaenyra, but I don't know how much that would really help at this point. You know, after last week's episode, everything that happened, the Starks and stuff are against him. So it's like, he's doing more harm than good. Lannisters? Yeah.
The Golden Tooth is honored to receive you, my Lord Lannister. I have 500 fighting men. I suppose you will make for Harrenhal at once.
I want you to send a raven to King's Landing. Tell my brother we are ready to march as soon as Prince Aemond is able to join us on Vhagar.
He definitely looks like a Lannister, man. You know, I don't think Aemond's going to be flying out as much anymore, but you see people are more hesitant to go in fighting on foot now because of the simple fact that it has become a dragon war.
We will make an alliance with the Triarchy. I've had enough of this cursed blockade.
My prince, you cannot mean to treat with the free cities. The captains of their ships are dangerous mercenaries, a little more than pirates.
They are a stone's throw away across the narrow sea. Lannister and Hightower ships will take months to arrive.
The Triarchy may play at accepting terms, but they are not to be trusted. Your father knew this.
Even if the blockade could be broken, are we to invite these alien raiders into our waters so close to King's Landing?
It's time you set out for Harrenhal, I think.
Your Grace, if Daemon prevails in the Riverlands, I no longer have the numbers to challenge him.
Lannister will march from the west. Take what strength we have and force Daemon and his Riverlords to fight on 2 fronts.
And you yourself?
I will fly out to meet you when the time is ripe.
Cole can't trust him no more to be there when he says he's gonna because of what happened, but also he doesn't want to fight a dragon again, bro. You saw he was terrified last episode when he was talking to Alicent.
You served the realm well. But at time of need, that need is ended. You are no longer obliged.
Damn.
It's not a matter of obligation. This council is in need of a tempering voice.
But more than enough of those, if you ask me.
You have the impetuousness of youth and its arrogance, neither of which is to be desired in a
release
king.
you of your seat, such as it was.
Wow. I mean, we saw this son we should have seen coming. Could Alicent go join Rhaenyra? I mean, I doubt it, right? No way. Seems like our only play here is if they can find other dragon riders, you know? They won't be expecting them to have the extra dragons. This is first meeting his hand, huh?
I find myself, Sir Stefan, in an impossible position. I have lost Princess Rhaenys and her dragon. I hold an island seat with no land army. And I must not go to battle myself.
There is still Daemon, and Caraxes, and the Rivermen.
That remains to be seen. I need more dragon riders. For Vermithor and Silverwing. And for Seasmoke, who I believe misses his bond.
But there are no more in your family, Your Grace. Then who could do it?
You.
Yeah. Bro, imagine hearing that.
Your grandmother's grandmother, Ariana, was born a Targaryen
grandmother.
princess. And I have been thinking, could it be possible to claim a dragon, you must also be prepared to die?
Yeah.
I well understand the risk, and I accept it with gladness.
I mean, the chance to be a dragon rider. Would you guys take it? Like your grandmother's grandma, dude?
You should have been at my side. But instead, you chose to celebrate your own rise, laughing at me. Laughing with the whores and lickspittles.
No.
You have no allies at court but me. I have only ever defended you. Yet everything I've given you, you've thrown back in my face. You are to return to Runestone and your lady wife at once. And you are to do so without quarrel.
Dude's reliving this nightmare. Wonder how different it would have been if he would have just named him.
Open the door!
Hold the door.
What are you playing at, old man?
I do wonder, Your Grace, if you're getting enough sleep. This old place is...
Are you mocking me? Sit! You are an agent of the Hightower rabble. Or are you still in league with your club-footed nephew, or is it Rhaenyra herself?
I shot you.
Dude has no allies, man. Can't trust anybody. Oh, is he leaving? Did he finally say fuck it? Oh, it's so cool seeing him.
Someone poisoned me. Food, the wine. Or else it's his swamp air or...
The ghost of Harren the Black moaning his curses from Kingspire Tower?
Drivel! All of it! The ghost, the curses, the blasted weirwood bed, I'm done with it!
Ah, yes, it is your way, is it not? When something does not please you, you run. You struggle to see there's an anger that blinds you.
She never even wanted it. The crown. She spared it no thought.
Well, that's perhaps why your brother gave the crown to her.
Yep.
Perhaps those who strive for it are the least suited to wear it.
Don't lecture me!
That's what they've always said.
If you have any counsel for dealing with the River Lords, I'd be glad of it.
Rivermen are made of mud. They would rather die stuck in it than yield 1 inch to one another.
Then I can do nothing.
You. No. Do nothing now. In 3 days' time, the winds will shift.
Motherfucker said, so I just gotta sit here in these fucking visions for 3 days? They always say those best fit to wear the crown or rule are usually the ones who don't want it. Jesus, dude. So is he just... They're both down here, right? Vermithal and Seasmoke. Does this motherfucker just go in between both of them and hope to get one, or do you test him out with one, or what? How does this work? Like I know when Aemond claimed, damn, look at that bitch. Vagar, it was a little different because it was just one, but you got 2 options down here. Yo, put the sword down, my guy. Even if you pull your sword out, what are you gonna do with it, buddy?
Mazi!
Wow. Look how good they look, dude. I can't get over it.
Seasmoke.
Oh, it's Seasmoke.
Doheras.
Likiri, Emperor! Likiri! Rebas! Do not show fear.
Dude's terrified.
Rebas.
I wonder why.
Doheras. Seasmoke.
I wonder why I wasn't showing captions for him the first few times. Maybe because his pronunciation was weird, and then that time he pronounced it right. Nice little details. Oh, dude, I don't know. I feel like he's baiting him, honestly. You know what I mean? Dude wants a little snack. I don't know.
I've done it.
No, you have not done it yet, boy. That's what I tell you. I told you it was bait. I told you it was bait, dude. Motherfucker said, nope. Felt like he was just drawing him in close. Look, he said, put me out of my pain. That's a crazy fucking sight. I mean, because Targaryens should survive fire, right? You couldn't have thought it was going to work on the first try. You know, you're going to have to sacrifice a couple more.
The blockade is sure to be challenged, be it by lions or krakens. Your men will be glad to have you among them.
I wish you to sail with me. As my first mate.
He didn't want it.
Grateful for the offer, my lord.
Not for a real war.
Right. We will set course for Sharp Point. Lord Aemond wishes to send his nephew aboard as a bosun.
There are more experienced men at your service.
You distinguished yourself in the Stepstones. And you have the respect of the crew.
Is this an order or a request?
I will expect you to report for your duties on the morrow.
He don't want it, dude. Not with dragons around. It's different when it's, you know, a war with dragons. Just like everyone says, you see the tone has shifted, man. Even with Cole, you know.
Bit thin, isn't
It's
it?
either that or the fish.
Nothing but fish in this damn city.
Maybe this
Makes you
is
sick, doesn't it?
the
Knowing
person
they're
they sent for.
banqueting every night at the castle. while we go without.
To spread the rumors.
My girls were taken to the Red Keep a few nights ago. Feasting and merriment for the new Prince Regent.
And him always acting so correct.
I'll tell you, he's no penny pincher. I should not have spoken so free. The royals would never countenance me speaking about their bounty, even if it's true.
King Viserys loved his feasts and his wine, but never while us small folk went without.
Aye. But he's gone now, and his rightful heir denied her seat.
Trying to get them wheels turning, man. This is what she did. You place that seed of doubt and let it spread, let it grow.
Seasmoke has fled Dragonstone, and Sir Stefan was a valiant knight.
Seasmoke fled?
But we may yet retake.
It is my fault, I think, that you have forgotten to fear me.
She's been too lenient with them, letting them talk down on her and stuff like that throughout the season. Seasmoke fled, dude? Really?
The small folk of King's Landing are listening. They were ready enough to hear. The usurpers have abandoned them. They are hungry, and they need someone to blame.
Even if they find another rider, man, it's like Seasmoke is gone now. Is that motherfucker just off in the wild or what?
The enemy without may be fought with swords. The enemy within is more insidious.
Why is this anger directed at us? It is Rhaenyra the Pretender who ordered the gullet closed and left them all to starve.
They still look to you to ensure their well-being. Your Grace has yet to name a hand. Sir Kristen, of course, served your brother, but you need one who may advance your cause. My prince, it is an honor I've never considered for myself.
Not to serve as hand. You towed to fetch him.
Damn.
Send word to Otto Hightower. My grandsire may be overcautious, but his devotion to his family has never been in doubt.
Get Otto back.
You're late.
I am happy to report that His Grace the King has regained consciousness this morning, if only for a few moments.
You said there was little hope.
He is stronger than I thought. This morning his breath comes easier.
Aemond's gonna kill him. Look at how fucked he is.
What do you remember?
He knows it was him. That's why he got scared.
You challenged Meleese. It was foolish. I remember nothing.
Seasmoke? Did Seasmoke come out here? Must have been, right? Has to have been Seasmoke.
There is a large dragon in the Vale.
Rumour of it began shortly after the war, ranging more broadly for food. My maester's surmise.
Maybe she
it
can
is
claim
large and formidable, but alas wild.
Maybe she can claim it. Didn't they say she tried to claim Seasmoke and didn't take?
Lord Corlys has chosen to raise you up, to serve alongside him, and yet you still continue this subterfuge.
Don't want my men to get the wrong idea.
About what?
Is he?
You're just like him.
Oh, you're making art provoking me.
You saved his life, brother.
Yeah. Look at that hair color.
The sea snake would sooner have high tide claimed by the sea than call us his sons.
Damn. They're bastards then, huh? Directly from him?
They must see in me a ruler. And the symbols of authority are not jewels and gowns, but the shield and the sword.
Will you lead us to war yourself?
For a certainty, I cannot remain here, pacing the floors, waiting for defeat and despair to visit me.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
I'm doing all I can. I have directed Lord Mouton to march on Rook's Rest and sent another raven to the Vale to persuade...
We may marshal the strength of the Vale, Maidenpool, and all our allies besides. We will still never match the strength of the Green armies.
You need dragons.
My queen, our gift is sent.
What gift?
It is hope for clouds over the Blackwater tonight.
Talking about what's going on in King's Landing? Okay. Just send them a bunch of food and supplies, huh? Win the people even more. A big ass fucking supply too. Oh, a bunch. Damn. I thought it was gonna be one little tiny canoe. Thing was big as fuck, and then she sent way more too. I just feel like, man, you better not let him find out.
His mending may be long and painful, but it is my sincere hope that His Grace will be spared.
And what will he be if he lives?
Now would he even be able to be a king again? You know what I mean? Or is he just gonna be a fucking walking vegetable?
I have sent ravens again to Highgarden and to Old Town, and now to all the great houses in the Reach. There has been no word from Sir Otto as of yet.
You might be dead.
Sister?
Quain. 'Tis well that I found you. I wish to give you my blessing.
He knows who you're really here for.
I often wonder what life could have been if he had brought you to court instead.
I'm the eldest son. It was right that I was raised at Old Town.
But you were 8 years of age and motherless. It must have been difficult.
You get on with it, don't you?
My son Daemon, what's he like?
As adept with his lute as he is with his sword. And a feature in the fancies of many a young lady, I'll wager. He's kind.
Unlike the rest of them here. Shit.
I shall pray to the warrior for your safe return.
Dude has no faith he's coming back this time, man. After what happened last time and seeing that. Neither of them want to say shit.
They came ashore in the middle of the night with gifts from the Queen. She thinks of us even now.
Yep. That's the thing, dude. Like, I mean, even if Aemond finds out, it doesn't really matter because the people know it's from her at this point. So if he finds out and takes it from him, it's going to make it even worse. If he doesn't take it from him, it makes her look good too. Either way, it's a win-win for her.
Your Graces, we must leave. Now.
Right.
There's the Queen of Fishes! Keep moving!
Damn. You know that shit smells awful too.
Get off! No! No!
Damn.
Sheathe your swords! Sheathe your swords!
Cut his shit. It's just gonna make him even more riled up. Oh, dude. They just out here, bro. They're fucked. She's trying to protect her.
Out of my way! Out of my way!
They're gonna have to start killing these people, man. And they just sent a bunch of their fighters out too, man. Accomplished what she wanted. What Rhaenyra wanted. Get the people on her side more.
But I'm afraid you will never be whole. Orwell has exhausted his abilities. He's bound your leg. But you will never run again. People will pity you, either behind your back or in your presence, and they will underestimate you. Your brother rules in your place now, which means that your life is in danger. But I think you know that.
Dude will be indebted to him if he does. He knows that too.
Lord Grover is dead.
Ooh. That's what she was talking about probably, huh?
The old man. Indeed. Young Oscar Tully is now Lord Paramount of the Riverlands.
What was the manner of Lord Grover's passing?
Well, he'd been ill, of course. Our own healer, Alice Rivers, volunteered her renowned skills. She plied her craft, but there was not more to be done.
She did it. That's what she meant when she told him. And I think he knows it too. That's why he had that little smirk. Seasmoke? Oh shit. Maybe one of them claims it. Is he gonna? Eh. Nah. Motherfucker about to hit him with the yeah. Dude can sense it, right? That's gotta be it. Dude's about to get his place in the world.
He was everything I wanted to be. Carefree. Dangerous. A man. And I was what he wanted. Cherished by my father and made my father's heir.
Yep.
We were halves of a whole.
Maybe he will be after going through this shit.
It was my father.
Who put the scar?
I was still a child. He had his pleasure with me. And when after many months of this, it became evident that his seed had taken root.
Tried to kill her.
For to myself, I would never trust another. And that oath has stood me well. This world is cold and cruel, and there are few in it who are steadfast. Because of that, I will serve you.
Trust her.
I believe you are meant to be queen.
Who would have thought the two girls Daemon loves? Dude's gonna be in for a fucking surprise when he comes back. If he comes back, dude.
The dragon Seasmoke has been sighted flying over Spicetown.
Yes, he does that.
From what we have heard...
With the rider.
He has a rider.
Who?
Impossible to tell from the ground.
The Greens? I don't know who else it could be.
Shall I summon your council?
She gonna go out on her own? She's not saying shit, she's just going. She can't lose another dragon, man. Fuck, this is how we're gonna end the episode, isn't it? Probably feels good to get out on a dragon and get two. Finally see her go out on her dragon after all this time, man. I mean, I know we saw her at the start of the season, but that was a little bit different. House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 6 is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. What an episode. Like I said, dude. First 3 episodes felt like build up, build up, build up. See, episode 4 felt like, you know, the climax, and now it feels like we're building up again. However, I will say it does feel like this next episode might be a little bit of a explosion too, but I don't know. I mean, probably a little more setup, right? Getting Seasmoke back here, the rider and everything, finding out who his dad actually is and stuff like that. So much to reveal, but I mean, we still have one other dragon other than Seasmoke, right? Vermithal, I think they said. So maybe Alan, I think was his name, right? His brother, maybe he's gonna end up claiming him, or her rather, one of the two, whatever the dragon is, you know. I'm assuming male with the name, but that would be fucking dope to see. And then those would be the 2 riders for it, man. It kind of works out like that. But regardless, fantastic episode, man. We see how stuff is changing and advancing in the war right now that dragons have kind of taken over the war. They said it was going to be a shift, and sure enough, we see this episode. It is a shift. It's not so much anymore of, oh, people and men and armies and moving here and there. It's more so, I'm not moving here unless I have a dragon with me, or I don't want to go do this because there's dragons out there, right? You see how hesitant Kristen Cole was and Alicent's brother and stuff because of what they witnessed and because of what they saw, man. So interesting to see it. I love it. I love where we're going with this. But guys, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Like always, if you guys did enjoy this reaction video, make sure to leave a like if you guys are new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Full reaction will be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. What is going on, guys? I hope you all did enjoy that video you just checked out. If you did, make sure to drop a like and comment down below what is something you guys want to see me react to next on the channel. I want to give a couple quick shout outs to some of my highest tier supporters over on Patreon, man. Shout out to the homie That's So Gordo, the homie Alexander Collins, and the homie Christopher Larimer. Your guys' support is much appreciated. If you guys haven't already and you do want to join the Patreon family, the link is on screen right now, as well as in the description down below. You get early access to a bunch of videos, up to 2, sometimes even 3 weeks in advance, full-length reactions, and you get to participate in polls to help decide what we do and what we react to on the channel. But I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.